channel. So on my channel we talk about anything and everything accounting. So if you like what we do here, subscribe, like, and then comment on the comment section, as well as telling me the next topic you want me to talk about, and I'll do well to do that. So today we're taking a look at trial balance. I've written down my highlights: introduction, meaning and definition of trial balance, features of trial balance, as well as explanation of the columns. So introduction, trial balance is a list of closing balances of ledger accounts on a certain date, and is the first step towards the preparation of the financial statements. It is usually prepared at the end of an accounting period to assist in the drafting of the financial statement. The trial balance is divided into two, which is the debit side and the credit side, or the debit column or the credit column. All assets and expenses are recorded on the debit column, while liabilities, capital, as well as income are recorded on the credit column. If all accounting entries are recorded correctly in the trial balance and all ledgers are accurately extracted, the total of all balances appearing in the trial balance must be equal to the sum of the credit balance. So the principle of double entry, which says that for every credit entry, there must be a corresponding debit entry, and vice versa. Vice versa meaning that for every debit entry as well, there must be a corresponding credit entry. So that is the principle used in the preparation of the ledger accounts. And then trial balance is extracted from the ledger accounts. The balances from the ledger accounts. So the meaning and definition, according to MS Gozal, it defines trial balance as a statement containing the balances of all ledger accounts at any given date, arranged in the form of debit and credit columns, placed side by side, and prepared with the objects of. So let me recap. Meaning, according to MS Gozal, it defines trial balance as a statement containing the containing the balances of all ledger accounts at any given date, arranged in the form of debit and credit columns, placed side by side, and prepared with the object of checking the arithmetical accuracy of ledger positions. So, like I said, that the trial balance is always gotten at the end of the ledger account. So now we'll be looking at the features of trial balance. Number one is trial balance is not an account but a statement. Number two, closing balances of the various ledger accounts are brought to this statement. So like I said at the initial stage during my introduction, that all balances from the ledger accounts, the closing balances actually from the ledger accounts, that is what is brought to the trial balance. Then the total of credit and debit balances must be equal, meaning that after the summation of the debit and your credit column, both must be equal. So now I'll be explaining the columns. We have the trial balance of the name of the person as at the closing dates, whatever dates the financial statement is being closed. We have the serial number, which is optional. The name of the account is also known as particulars. We have the LF, which is known as the ledger folio, the debit, and then the credit side. So the name of the account is actually a list of, or a compiled list of the names of the ledger account. Then the ledger folio is the number in which the names of the ledger are in. Then the debit and the credit side. But we must remember that all assets and expenses, like I said at the initial stage, are always recorded at the debit side of the trial balance. And then all liabilities as well as income and as well as capital are recorded at the credit side of the trial balance. So I'll give us an illustration for better understanding. So if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do so, like and comment on the comment section telling me what topic next you want me to talk about. So we'll move to illustration 1. The following balances are extracted from the ledger of Mr. Okoro as at 31st March 2022. We have drawings amounting to 60,000, salaries 95,000, capital 440,000, sales return amounting to 10,000, sundry creditors 230,000, purchases amounting to 11,000, bills payable 40,000, commission paid 1,000, sundry debtor 500,000, trading expenses 25,000. Bills receivable amounting to 52,000, discount earned 5,000, plant and machinery 45,000, rent 20,000, opening inventory amounting to 370,000, bank overdraft 6,000, cash in hand 9,000, purchases 708,000, cash at bank 25,000, sales 1,118,000, investment 46,000. Alright, solution to our illustration 1. The trial balance of Mr. Okoro, the name of the account boldly written as at 31st March 2022. Name of account, like I said, is also known as your particulars. You have your ledger folio, you have your debit column as well as your credit column with the Naira sign because I'm in Nigeria. So we have our drawings. Okay, before I go on, I said that my introduction, I said that all assets and expenses will be recorded at the debit side or the debit column of the trial balance, while all liabilities, income, and capital will be recorded at the credit column of the trial balance. So let's continue. The drawings is 60,000, which is an expenses. Your salaries paid to Mr. Okoro's workers, 95,000. His capital, 440,000 to be recorded at the credit side, like I said. Your sales returns is an expenses will be recorded at the debit side, amounting to 10,000 naira. Your sundry creditors amounting to 230,000 naira will be recorded at the credit side. Your purchases returns amounting to 11,000 also at the credit side. Bills paid 40,000 also at the credit column. Commissioning paid 1,000 naira. Sundry debtor, those Mr. Okoro are owing 500,000. Your trading expenses and expenses 25,000. Bills receivable 52,000. Discounts earned from customers 5,000 naira. Your plant and machinery, which is an asset, 45,000 naira. Your rent, also an expenses, 20,000 naira. Your opening inventory, 370,000. Bank overdraft has 60,000. Cash in hand, you have 9,000 naira. Your cash in hand when preparing your statement of financial position, also known as your balance sheet, is a current asset. You have 9,000 naira. Your purchases, you have 708,000. Your cash at bank amounting to 25,000. Your sales amounting to 1,180,000. Your investment amounting to 46,000. So the summation of the debit side, when you do the calculation, will give you 1,966,000. Also for the credit side, 1,966,000. So we have come to the end of today's teaching. So make sure you like, you subscribe, and also comment at the comment section what you want me to teach next. Also, if there are questions, you can ask me on the comment section. So